Greatness fam, what up? My name is Anthony, Greatness Cotton, dancer, motivational speaker, and much more. Blame my ADHD. Welcome to the Life Off the Wall vlog where I travel to every single Michael Jackson memorial that the United States has to offer, and I bring you along for the journey. Today, we are literally like 100 feet away from the last house Michael Jackson lived in. This is the house that he lived in during the This Is It tour preparation, and we know that that was a sad time, that was a hard time, but we're gonna celebrate today, we're gonna have fun today, and we're gonna let that legacy live on in a positive way. After I leave here, I heard that Walt Disney and Elvis's old house is right down the street, so we're gonna go check out some other spots. It's gonna be a phenomenal video. Last thing I'll say before we get started, be ready to interact, okay? I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions, so just be ready to pause the video and answer the questions that I'm asking you, because I really want us to have some family interaction today. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go! So we are approaching the house. This is Carolwood Drive right here. So when we turn the corner, the house is right there. But as we walk, I'm gonna give you some fun facts. The house is located in Beverly Hills, and I'm about to give you 4 fun facts that you might not know about Beverly Hills. Fun fact number 1, Beverly Hills is home to the most expensive store in the world. This store is so expensive that when I tried to walk in to see the inside, they said you can't get in unless you have an appointment. Fun fact number 2, Beverly Hills is the home for the first ever Cheesecake Factory, which was surprising because I thought Beverly Hills would be like too fancy for the Cheesecake Factory, but I love the Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory, if you're watching this, sponsor the vlog. My wife loves the Oreo cheesecake. We get it for her birthday, for anniversaries, all that. Fun fact number 3, Beverly Hills is so fancy that they have a valet at the post office, which is kind of crazy. But if you've ever been to LA, you know that the parking situation is crazy, so it kind of makes sense on a practical level. And finally, fun fact number 4, and this one actually makes a lot of sense, is that Beverly Hills is the most filmed city in the world. More movies have been filmed in Beverly Hills than anywhere else. Anyway, we are at the gates. I'm done with the fun facts. Let's celebrate Michael. We're here, y'all. These are the gates. These are the famous gates. And I must say that they're a lot more beautiful in person. A lot of the times when you see things on the computer, they look a little better. But in person, these gates just seem so majestic, so thick, so powerful. I can't believe that Michael Jackson, the family man at the time, the dad Michael Jackson, lived behind those gates right there in front of me. These are also the gates that he was tragically rushed to the hospital, as you know, and that brings me to my first question. My first question is, where were you when you heard the news about Michael Jackson passing? What were you doing? How did you react? Let me know in the comments where you were, what you were doing that day. If you've been following me for a while, you know that day completely changed my entire life. It's the reason I'm doing YouTube now. It's the reason I dance. It's the reason I'm creative. Let me know what it was like for you in the comments below. The gates just happened to be closed and somebody just came out of there, but I got a little tiny glimpse of the gates opened. You end up seeing a lot of tours coming through. Tour bus driving right by. I'll try not to get people's faces because that's illegal. Now back to the gate. It's amazing. There's some beautiful flowers going on up there in the corner. If you can see those are awesome. There's also these lamps. These things are like half the size of my body. They are very huge. I'm gonna take you around the corner so we can see the back. I want to be respectful because somebody lives here, but I just am dying to touch the gate. Just touch it. Just one touch. One touch, and then we're out of here. I gotta touch them. Oh yeah, I did it. Now I'm gonna leave so I don't go to jail. Let's go see the back side of the house. So here's the back or maybe side entrance of the house. There's a little garage there. This was like Michael's little bat cave, I guess, where he would go in and out after a long day of rehearsal. This house is ginormous. Like if you just go, it just keeps going up. It just keeps going up. It just keeps going up and all the way down the block. We're gonna walk down all the way and I'm gonna give you some more fun facts about the house. Here's a closer view of the garage. When I first got here, the garage was open and there were some really nice cars in there, but I was just driving by. I wasn't set up to catch the footage, but here's a nicer view of the back. Okay, let's take a little walk on the side of the property because it is huge, ginormous. There's like a beautiful waterfall, like right, I don't know where it is, but I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. You probably can't hear it, but there's a beautiful waterfall that sounds like it's right on the other side of this wall here. Probably super peaceful. Anyway, fun facts about the house. Michael Jackson's management company or tour company, I forgot what the company was called, whatever. They were paying $100,000 a month for Michael to stay in this home while he was rehearsing. $100,000 a month. Most people don't make $100,000 a year, and they were paying $100,000 a month so the king of pop can stay in this house. That shows you how significant he was, how important he was, how serious they were about making this happen for Mike. Another fun fact is that this house was previously owned before Michael by the old owner of Ed Hardy. You know, the fancy clothing line with all the tigers and lions. And that brings me to my second question. Have you ever owned anything Ed Hardy? I definitely had some Ed Hardy jeans with a little tiger on them and some Ed Hardy cologne back in the day, but I don't know. It might have been Ed Farty. I don't know if it was the real stuff, but I definitely had something that said Ed Hardy. Did you? I want to make a plug. First of all, if you're enjoying this video, please smash the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Second of all, if you're really enjoying this, please consider contributing to this vlog financially. My goal has been to raise $10,000 to make all of these vlogs happen. So far, we've raised about, I think, $550, something like that, which has covered the first 3 episodes, but there's like 5 more episodes I want to film. I want to bring my little cousins who have never been to LA. I want to bring my wife. So if you are interested and able, please consider contributing to videos like this by donating with the PayPal link below. The goal is to raise $10,000, but even if you give $2, that helps towards the goal. But if you're rich, if there's somebody rich out there watching that has $10,000 just to spare, hey, why not give it to me? It's going to a good cause, positive videos, and I'm going to take some of my little cousins with me on a trip to LA that I've never been if we can raise the funds. So if you're rich and you're watching this and you can afford to do it, hook it up. One last shot of the gate before we get out of here. Still can't believe we made it here. Still can't believe we're at the house. If you look up there, there's a chimney. Michael Jackson might have made s'mores that made smoke that came out of that chimney. I'm just making stuff up to be excited about at this point. I don't want to leave. Okay, I was about to leave, but I gotta share this with you. A lady that's been around this neighborhood for a while just told me, if you look closely, there's a balcony up there. She said Michael used to stand on this balcony up here and throw autographed pillows down to screaming fans. Imagine getting an autographed Michael pillow right from the hands of Michael Joseph. That's crazy. Okay, we're leaving for real this time, maybe. So right now we're looking at the gates of Elvis Presley's last home, and it's literally right across the street. I didn't know it was this close. That's the Michael home that we've been looking at all day. This is the Elvis home, and it's kind of strange that these were both their last homes right across the street from each other. Weird. Again, I don't want to be too much of a peeping Tom because people live here, but right on the other side of the fence is like a tennis court, basketball court type of situation. And you can't really tell, but this house is huge, but you probably feel like you're just looking at a brick wall. I actually don't know much about Elvis at all. First of all, do y'all like Elvis? Second of all, what are some good songs to listen to or performances to watch if I'm new to Elvis? I only know Hound Dog and Blue Suede Shoes. That's all I know about Elvis. Educate me if y'all like him. If you don't, that's okay. All right, people, we're gonna roll right up this hill to get to the house of Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck. That's right, the home of the one and the only Walt Disney. I love Disney. I love Disneyland. I don't know anything about him as a personal person, so that's not what I'm talking about. But as a creative, he's one of the most inspiring people to ever live. So we are gonna head to the Disney house right now. Let's go. Cool house alert, some weird architecture right there, but the mailbox is like a hand holding the mailbox. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to like not crash. It's pretty dope. Anyway. We are now outside of the house that Walt Disney used to live in. From my understanding, they tore what was his house down and they built a massive mansion. I'll see if I can get some footage. We got some cool little watch guards here. In the front, there's one there. There's another one there. Not too much to see, but it's still dope to think that Walt Disney lived behind those gates. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, the whole squad lived back there. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Michael Jackson and Walt Disney lived on this same street. That makes me want to just lay down on the street and see if I can soak up some creativity, some creative juices off of this block, because two of the most creative men that ever lived right here. All right, Greatness fam, I'm about to head out of the neighborhood. I'm heading to Forest Lawn to record another vlog at the place Michael Jackson was laid to rest. That one's gonna be out next week, so stick around, subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can see next week's vlog. But before we get out of here, you know how I get down. We gotta end this vlog with the positive message of the day. And the positive message of the day is that it's going to take everything that you have. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you're trying to start a business, it's gonna take everything that you had. I'm gonna be real with you. I got like 20 minutes of sleep last night. I'm not even joking. I forgot my tripod and had to drive to the other side of town, and then I was up preparing for the vlog. I got like 20 minutes of sleep. I slept on the plane, but before the plane, I got 20 minutes of sleep. If you want to make your dreams come true, if you want to make your goals come true, if you want to make YouTube come true, it's gonna take everything that you got. So I want you to realize that, and I want you to be willing to sacrifice. I'm not trying to say kill yourself working. I'm not trying to promote hustle culture, but I am saying it will take everything that you got if you want to make your dreams come true. As always, my name is Anthony Greatness Cotton. This is the Life Off the Wall vlog. We are going to be back with a lot more for you, and I'll end this video the same way in all my videos by saying I believe that I am great, I believe that you are great, I believe that life is great. So go be great. I'm out.